What is up, Rocket Nation? Welcome back on this beautiful Friday afternoon in which we're going to have a huge thunderstorm. I might lose power, just so that everybody knows. I'm laying it out there right from the start. There's supposed to be a big thunderstorm coming. It looks like it's going to skirt to the north of me, but I don't know. Only time will tell. Mother Nature may have to dump on us. We have no idea. So be prepared for a possibility of a power outage. But yeah, how are you guys today? Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys are having the best Friday ever in the history of Fridays that ever Friday. We're back at it again today with some more of the Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. Yesterday we kind of ran into a I don't even know what you would call it. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do is what it comes down to. We don't know where to go from where we are. We don't know. We don't know. But we did find a new path. We actually found two new paths. One led us to a brand new emote, and we used that emote in front of a statue. It opened up a door behind a statue, and then we were able to move out and into a brand new area. We finished off the stream yesterday by fighting not one, but two Erdtree avatars. Wait, no, not Erdtree avatars. Tree Sentinels. Sorry, my bad. Tree Sentinels. Man, those guys that know all the terminology are so mad at me right now. Excuse me. That's a Tree Sentinel, bro. We fought two Tree Sentinels. And we have one path laid out before us, basically only one way to go. And it looks like it's going to lead us to some sort of land bridge, and we'll see where it takes us. It looks like we're heading to another ruin. Ruin? Another ruin. Too many rune names and things. Goop says, gotta bring the entrance tag to ISS in case we need to dock. There's no docking on this station, okay? There'll be no docking. That is not happening. Not happening. Yeah, group says best Friday of the year, mostly because it's right now and it's not the ones that have already passed that haven't been as good. It has the possibility of possibly being the greatest Friday ever in the history of Fridays. Not that kind, Rocket. Oh, sorry. I thought you were going in a different direction when you said docking. That's going to be my bad. That's going to be on me. I'm using a new chair. This is my old DX Racer. So it is, I'm actually shocked at how much shorter this chair is than my other one. I feel like it's way fucking shorter, but I'll say it's more comfortable. It holds me. It cuddles me is the best way to say it. Just look where the mic is on my face. Normally it's down around my neck. That gives you an idea of how much shorter this chair is, and it's jacked all the way up. I do remember I did like the rocking in this one, except for you never can rock back as far as you want to. It like stops right here. That's it. Maximum rocking potential reached right here. Also, that other one has a better pillow for the head. Pillow deal thing. That one's got a better one. I want to get I want like the king size chair from Secret Labs. I want that one. Can I get that one with my logo? Oh, I don't have a logo. If I had a logo, I'd love to have that chair with my logo on it. Marats, what up, buddy? How are you, Mr. 0TS? How are you today? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So yeah, I feel like I feel like this is essentially the path that we have now located within our playthrough now is really the only path left that I know of that is what's the word for it? It's the only thing that is readily like that. I don't see any other obvious path other than the one that we're doing, and it wasn't so fucking obvious, to be honest. I'm feeling like this is probably going to be some sort of optional boss fight or something like that is going to be beyond here. Also, it's got to be part of the quest line for Metter is the guy's name. The mage. I don't know what the fuck you'd call him. He's like a priest. He's like a priest from a church. So I feel like that's got to be, it's definitely going to be part of it because he gave us a map, and the section that we're going to be crossing on like sort of a land bridge leads to this map. So where this map pointed us to. So it looks like a fingerprint rune deal with all the fingers coming up out of the ground. We're going to have fun with that. I'm sure there's not going to be anything. We still got to go do the dragon fight too. That's another one. We know that there's a dragon named Bale on a fucking mountain. We got to go that way too. So we got to go back to, I believe it's called the Dragon Pit. We have to go back there and move towards that. Murat says, I'm doing good. It was a great 4th. It was a pretty good 4th, wasn't it? I got to spend some of it with you guys and then go to work. I was actually out of work pretty early last night. It was an easy day. Wasn't too bad at all. I think I was out at 2:30. Like, it was a super early night. That's kind of unusual for me to be out at 2:30. Murat says, I bought me a Lenovo Legion Go. You're the second one. What are they on sale right now? Should be here tomorrow. Should be fun new gadget. You're the second person. Queen said that she got one the other day. She said she don't know what the Go means, but so they must have been on sale for 4th of July sale or something, right? I'm not gonna lie, you guys know that I had gotten the, what was it? The what the fuck is the name of it? It's the LG 45. It's the 45-inch ultra wide OLED from what do you call it? Damn it. From LG, the 45-inch ultra wide that they have. I was debating on maybe scooping that up again. Sorry, I just had a stroke. No, I was doing 10 other things at once. Sorry. Yeah, so I had already bought that once before, but it was on sale the day before yesterday. It was on sale for $850, and I have a $250 Amazon gift card. So that would have brought the price of that down substantially to essentially $650 or something like that. I was like, I don't know, man. But like I said, I didn't like it because I thought it wasn't near bright enough. I think it needed to be brighter. It was a very dull, like, even though like the HDR and like the performance of the monitor was super, super good. I mean, it's a 240 hertz OLED. So like super responsive and everything. It just, I could not bring myself even to spend $600 if like it has all this HDR. You can't even tell that it has HDR because it never gets bright enough in the bright spots. So the HDR wasn't that good, in my opinion. So I decided against it. I still stuck with my previous order of the new Asus monitor. So we'll see. That one still hasn't shipped. I'm still waiting for that shit. It should be here. It says somewhere between July 14th and the 21st. So my guess is that they're probably coming in from Asus, like back ordered or whatever. So I'm waiting on that, but I'm going to stick with that order. But I was very tempted to cancel the order and then buy the 45-inch ultra wide again, just because, man, you know, that's big screen. I like to have a big screen. I would love to have a big screen. Also, the curve on it was a little bit too much as well. Made it really hard to get a good angle for the camera. Like, really hard. I had to pull the camera out and move it in from a different angle, and just, yeah, wasn't great. Wasn't great for camera angles. So, yeah, because it is a pretty, I want to say it's a 800R curve, which is a pretty substantial curve. I wouldn't mind like an 800R curve on I'm sorry, 1800R curve on one. You have the Samsung 49-inch OLED. It costs you $1,500. Yeah, that, man, I had thought about, is that the one with the 1440p vertical resolution or the 2160? The 2160 one, that's like an astronomical resolution, isn't it? Isn't it like 5120 by 2160? Yeah, that one's, dude, how do you even, what do you play on that over 4 FPS? Dude, that one's got to be so hard to push. Helldivers 2, that's it. Yeah, it's a beast. Yeah, it looks like it's fucking gorgeous. I ain't gonna lie. It looks like it's gorgeous. Is that a QD OLED or is that a WOLED? That is a QD OLED, isn't it? Yeah, that one, I've thought about that one. I've thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like LG monitors. They feel cheap. Yeah. Yeah, you think it's QD OLED? I ended up with, right now we have the Asus, well, it's gonna be here. The Asus PG32 UCDM, which is the QD OLED, the glossy QD OLED, 32-inch. I don't know why they moved, like we started going in the direction of bigger OLED, like monitors, actual monitors, not TVs. Like I have an LG TV. I've used that with a PC. And I don't like it, man. I feel so much input lag on it that I just, no, I don't want to use it. I had actually bought a 42-inch OLED, one of the new ones, to use as a monitor. And I lasted about a day and a half, and I was like, dude, I can't do it. I ended up giving it to my mom for her birthday instead. But they were going bigger, like 42 inch for a while there. And now they've moved away and everything's like 32 inches. That's it. That's that 32 inches. That's all you get. Like, no, go back. I want a 42 inch. You know what else was a good size too? I had gotten, I had picked up an Asus 38 inch 4K monitor in between like OLEDs and the OLEDs I was getting. Also, for $1,000, definitely not bright enough for an LCD. Like, holy shit, was not bright enough. But that one, that was a 38 inches, a really good size. I feel like that's a really good size for a monitor. I wouldn't mind seeing more of those being made. 32 inches goes a long way. I'm just saying, it goes 32 inches, believe it or not. Murat says it's crazy. I have to turn my head to see everything. It's immersive. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. What's your experience, Murat, with game supporting? Was that 32 by 9? That's 32 by 9. One thing I did like about the LG monitor though is it was 21 by 10, not 21 by 9. So it was a little more verticality to it. And I really like that. I really liked it. For an ultra wide, sometimes ultra wides can feel a little squatty at times. But this one was nice and thick, as the girls like to say. They don't say that? That's going to be on me. My bad. That's going to be my bad. So yeah, I'm still waiting for that one to come in. We'll see. I'm probably going to use this one as my chat monitor, and then my chat monitor right now, which is an old... I gotta say, I love Asus monitors. They fucking last forever. This is the PG 27 9... Damn it, 27... I can't even remember now. It's a 27 inch. This is an old monitor. I mean, I've had this fucker for probably 8 years. It was my very first monitor. It was my very first PC monitor. So I still have this. I use it only for chat now, so it's not like I'm using it for much. But that one I'm probably going to put over on this side. And then I'm going to use it for, you know, like anything that I'm not doing for stream. So I'll keep this. It'll be nice to have a little more stream or stream screen real estate when it comes for reading chat and stuff. That'll be nice. Also, this monitor is a little bit brighter than that one that I actually read chat off of too. So Murat says, I don't feel like anything is squeezed out of proportion. I'm very happy with it. I mean, about support though, do you ever have games that don't run at 32 by 9? So I know now it's becoming a thing where everything runs. Like they're starting to have like Elden Ring won't even work at 21 by 9. My drunk says, I use 4 monitors. 2 of them are 8-year-old Asus. Dude, Asus monitors are good, aren't they, my drunks? Also, what is up, buddy? How are you today? It's good to see you, homie. Dude, Asus monitors are top notch. I love the on-screen display for them is awesome, which is, it seems like who gives a shit about an on-screen display? You only use it maybe, you know, 3 or 4 times a year. Until you get an on-screen display that does not operate well and is not as good and well thought out as Asus's, then it becomes an issue. The one that I got, that was the LG one, the 45-inch LG one that I had, that one was fucking horrible, dude. Absolutely horrible. Like, I tried to, the knob on the bottom for navigate, it's not even a knob. It's like buttons, but they were so unintuitive and moving around through the menu was so horrible that it was actually becoming, it does come with it. I want to say this, it comes with a remote. But God forbid anything happened to that remote, you wouldn't be able to do shit on that, on the on-screen display. It was horrible. Horrible. Just use the nipple. Why try and recreate the wheel? It's round. Fucking use it. You know? When something comes around and it's such a good idea, like the wheel, you never have to, have you ever seen the wheel replaced? Nope. Still round. Still same fucking thing. You can put whatever you want around the round part, but the round part stays. I feel like that's the way Asus has sort of nailed the nipple. The nipple. Put your finger on the nipple. Rock Lobster, what up, yo? How are you guys? How are you today? Happy 4th. Hopefully you guys had a good 4th. You're a nipple? I just touch the nipple. I manipulate the nipple. Manipulate? Forget it. Forget it. What is up, you guys? How are you? So yeah, we'll see how everything shapes out when I do get the new monitor in, though. I'm pretty stoked about it. The normal price for it is, well, here's another thing too. This is the reason why I ended up getting the Asus OLED, is because there was just a firmware update. And this was within the last week. They had a firmware update, and it's now 30% brighter than any other OLED out there in almost across the board situations. And I'm like, well, that's my problem with OLEDs. I do not think OLEDs are not bright. I don't know if anybody has an OLED, but they're not the brightest things. You put them next to an LCD, and immediately you can tell that it is nowhere near the brightness like an LCD. And if I'm going to be paying over $1,000 for a monitor, it should have every bell and it should be bright enough so that the HDR is beautiful. It's a lot of times with, and matter of fact, of all the LEDs that I've tried out so far, the big sufferer in the whole situation is the HDR. And like, if I'm paying for an OLED, I'm paying for it because I want the responsiveness and HDR. There's two things that's the two reasons you would buy for it. So, buy it for. So, yeah, I seen that they had a firmware update. It increased the brightness by 30% over most other, or all other OLEDs. So I said, you know what? Let me see if it's in stock. And it just so happened that when I looked at it, that, yeah, it was in stock on, well, not in stock, being ordered, I guess, is what it would be from Amazon. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to scoop one up. We'll test it. We'll see if it's not bright enough, I'll send it back. Everybody knows I'm not afraid to send shit back. So yeah. But if the normal price for it is $1,399. I think I paid $1,000. I think I paid $1,000, but that's for a monitor. That's insanity. I am almost ashamed of myself as I say it out loud. That's fucked up. $1,000 for a monitor? Every monitor I've ever gotten, the PG-27-9Q is still holding up pretty good. That thing still is fucking killing it. That thing is still, it's sitting, this is the PG-27-8Q that I have that I actually read chat on. This one's still holding up. The 27-inch that I had, where is that? Did I give that to my nephew? I think I gave it to my nephew. I think I gave it to no, I gave it to my niece. I gave that one to my niece. The one that I play on now is the 32 9Q. And that one's a really good monitor too. But even this is now 4 years old. And what motivated me is I had seen, what was it? Monitors Unboxed. They did a video. I'm going to call it a fluff piece because God damn it, it fluffed me up to the point where I was like, I should check on a new monitor. But they were talking about how if you have a monitor, even if it's only 4 or 5 years old, that monitor technology, as far as motion clarity and everything, has gotten so much better over the past few years that if you were to get a newer monitor, it's actually astronomically better than what you would have gotten 4 or 5 years ago. And it was basically talking about how, as far as Steam, like the Steam survey goes, that everybody's still rocking monitors that are pretty old. And everybody, the majority of people are rocking 1080p monitors. I don't know how reliable Steam survey is, you know. There could be a lot of trolls out there like, I'm playing on 1080p. But I don't know. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I couldn't imagine playing at 1080p now. My eyes are bad enough where I think I'd be okay. I feel like I wouldn't see the pixels. My eyes aren't the best, as you can tell. So yeah. But I should be getting that within the next week. I'm pretty geeked about that one. I'm stoked. I want to see how it performs. Hopefully this one's bright. The plan is, here's the overall plan. There's supposed to be a 49-inch QD OLED with a glossy screen that's coming out from Asus at some time in the next year. And that one is said to have 1,300 nits. Let's go up to 1,300 nits. Here's my mental plan. It all depends on the curve on it too. If it's too curved, I'm probably not going to want it. But here's the plan. 32-inch I get now. I play on 3 monitors for now. I have, you know, like one for stream, one for whatever else is going on, and then one for gaming. And then in the future, 5090 right around the corner, probably October, November, somewhere in there is my guess. Have that paid off by the time the 5090 comes out. Scoop up a 5090 as soon as they're actually available to be bought on Amazon. Scoop that up, get that paid off before the next Asus ultra wide, super ultra wide comes out, and then maybe sell the OLED that I get here in the next week or so. That's the plan. We'll see. Sell that and then use that to pay for everything. Hopefully. Probably only sell it for like probably $600, $500 or something like that. I'll probably end up selling it to my nephews. Probably what I'll end up doing. That's probably. And then I'll probably have the ultra wide and then wall mount the other one so that it sits over top of the ultra wide. And then I'll nestle you guys nicely up above the ultra wide. That's what I'm thinking. Only time will tell though. Chances are I'm probably just going to like it and then stick with it forever. All right, I'm going to fire up the game right now. It's about that time. It's 3:20. We've been chatting for a bit. Thank you guys also for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to fire up that game. Oh, wait. No, I gotta close it down. Sorry, I got to close it down. Forgot to open up the... So I went from... Yesterday, we were trying out... What was it? It was... Full screen borderless. What is it? Yeah, full screen borderless was the program that we were using. And we ran into some issues where like there was some certain textures and stuff that weren't loading. I ended up like I shut down the program and everything and I was all good. And I like shut it down and I was like, let's make sure that it's not the program. And then I fired up the game and it was still having the issue even though the program was shut down and everything. And I said, man, it's got to be with the update. Well, after stream yesterday, I actually uninstalled the program and then I verified the files for Elden Ring and then I jumped in the game. Guess what? All the shit's working. Like the grass isn't popping in and out or nothing like that. So whatever full screen borderless did, it definitely had an effect on the game. So whatever was happening with the textures not loading, it's for a certain area out in front of us. That was from full screen borderless. So I have since uninstalled full screen borderless, that program. And I went back with, here, let me pull this aside. It is this little program right there. I'm going to show you guys. You guys can see I just brought it up on the screen. This is the one I originally used to change the FOV and everything. It's called Elden Ring Mod, or I'm sorry, FPS Unlock and more. I'm not using it for the FPS unlock because I noticed when you unlock the FPS, this game gets very jittery. You'll see stutters, like a quick stutter for like, and they happen on regular intervals. Like you can literally count it out, like every 12 seconds, stutter. 12 seconds, stutter. And you can, like, it's been an issue with this game since release. Even on console, it's the same thing. So I'm only using this to increase the FOV. And also one big one. All right, we should be back up and live right now, right? Should be back up and live. OBS just crashed. I have this issue where OBS, whenever I pull chat and it goes to dock, I actually just moved chat to the side so I could find this program. Thank you, Mod Drunks. Thank you for confirming that I'm back. I have this issue in OBS when I have this regular chat window that I have open, and normally it docks in OBS. And I don't know if it's because of the plugins that I have for OBS or what it is, but whenever I go to dock this, while OBS is open, it crashes OBS. And I just tried to move this screen over and it tried to dock and it crashed OBS. So it's an issue I've been having for a while. All right, so welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Small issue. Small little issue, no big deal. But this is the program essentially that I use. Elden Ring FPS Unlocker and more. You got to play offline. This actually allows you to start the game in with easy anti-cheat. Turned off. So, which is nice. So you don't need another mod in order to start the game without easy anti-cheat on. So you can't do this while it's online. But the big thing that I love about this is disable the camera reset on lock-on. So whenever I am going to lock onto a character, normally if there's nothing to lock onto or you're too far away, it'll readjust your camera. It'll do a camera reset. And when it camera resets, it fucks you up bad. Like it can be so horrible. You can end up whipping the camera around and you're like, dude, what? It's just uncomfortable. I don't even know why it exists in the game, to be honest. But that's it. I like it mainly for that. We are going to increase the FOV too. Let's go up to like, let's go to 30. Let's go 30 on that right there. Right there. Let's go ahead and fire the game up now. Nice little, it's just a quick little utility. It doesn't require installation. You literally put it into your, just drop it on your desktop and then start it up before you start up the game. That's it. That easy. That easy. No, you're welcome back, says Goobs. I've been here the whole time. Welcome back, Goobs. It's good to see you. All right. Screen deals. Here we go. All right. Let's jump in on it. Let's make sure we load the right one. God, it's so crazy how much shorter this chair is than my other chair. I feel like I'm 6 inches shorter today. So here's the new area that we had entered yesterday called Scataview. We killed 2 of the bastards here. 2 of the bastards. One was down there and the other one was over there. Now we are essentially, if you guys want to see on the map here, we're heading towards this. This is kind of where we're heading towards. We're going to try and make our way across this bridge. And we had spoke to a guy named Metis. Or is it Metter? No, it's Metter. And he told us, he gave us a, I should shut off the music too. I have the other music still going. Get it out of here. Let's actually look at it. Inventory. Is this it? Ruins map second. This is the one. And that map, that's so very hard to actually tell what the hell it's showing us. That one right there is the one that we're following. It's High Priest. Oh, wait, okay. High Priest, a simple map, faded and dirty, acquired from Count Ymir. Boy, I had his name wrong, didn't I? It was not Metter. I believe maybe the church was called Metis Mentor. Is that it? I bet you that's what it is. He can be found over here. Yep, Manus Metter. That is the name of it. Cathedral of Manus Metter. But Ymir is the priest that actually gave us that. Clearly, it shows this little soft penis-shaped peninsula that we have to work our way across. I apologize. So let's go start making our way over there. I was going to say, the other guys don't respawn, do they? Thank God for that. Wow, 30 on the extra FPS is quite a bit, isn't it? Now, we already made our way up that way, didn't we? Yeah, we did all the things. Also, check it out. The whole castle is there behind us, not just the outline of it. Penis insula? You say? Penis? Peninsula. Penisinsula. I don't know how you would word that, but I see where you're going with it, Goobs, and it makes me smile. It makes me giggle like a nerd. Okay. So this is the spot. Hey, we got a Site of Grace right here too. Did that go away when I went over it? It did. Amazing. Also, beautiful moon. I like your moon. I like your moon. All right. So, I feel like let's go this way first, see where this goes. If this is just literally a cliff and ends right here, I'm going to be sad. Can confirm. I'm sad. Okay, well, there's... Oh, no! I'm not going to panic. You're going to panic. It was very close to a first death of the day, right off the bat to gravity. Let's check up here, see if there's any items up here on this side. One thing I got to do, we need to turn off this off, this off, this off, all of it off. Shut it off! Also, I have to remember that I'm now using RB for dodge, or LB for dodge. I'm sorry, LB for dodge. Oh, there's some of the shadow sunflowers. Get out of here, dragonflies! Oh, look at this shit. Is that enemies down there? Get out! Get out! That's what you get. All right. Well, there ain't nothing down here. Let's jump off the side. Let's see if these are enemies. I think they are. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something on the ground there. Shall we get in a fight, boys? Okay. I don't want to talk about it. Bleed for me, bitch. Boy, we're getting a lot of runes for that. Each one of these guys. Oh! Wait a minute. Hold on, Eureka. Hold on a second. Where is it? Not the God Slayer. Where is it? Where's it? Where's it? Those are straight swords. We need the great sword. There it is, right there.